Jack here introduce the game. He's one of the publishers for
So I'm Jack, I'm a product marketing manager at Kwalee. We're a publisher based in the UK. Dive of the Blade is made by Triple Hill, based in Slovakia. It's an upcoming one-hit kill, weapons-based 3D fighter. It's a spiritual successor to Bushido Blade, we've been billing it as. It's got some of the inspiration from games like For Honor as well. It's very intense, it's very bloody, and it's very good fun.
And then with the game, as far as development goes and stuff, what info can you have on these two maybe excite the viewers or what you look into this besides the demo that I know you guys have and obviously.
Yeah, so this game's been in development since about 2018, and it was inspired by the devs, firstly their love of Japanese swordsmanship, they're not alone in that, and also inspired by their love of that last sudden death bit in fighting games, you know, where it's each person can be killed in a single hit, tension is electric. They wanted to basically skip straight to that part of the fighting game and have it so that you can kill each other in a single strike. As you said, we've got a demo available on Steam all the way through PAX, but if you join our Discord server, you can get a demo code and keep playing even after PAX.
Okay. And then as far as like the competitive side of things, because I know that this fighting game might become a little more competitive or maybe I'll look at it, fighting tournaments, how does this game stack up against stuff like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, all those other Smash titles?
Yeah, of course. So we've taken this to Versus Fighting in the UK. It's one of the biggest fighting events in the UK. In terms of how it stacks up as a competitive game, obviously we're not directly planning to tackle like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter on their own terms. We are a small developer and a small publisher, but we think this is a really interesting spin on an existing fighting game. It's a lot more considered, it's a lot more timing and read based versus maybe a slightly more twitchy one like Tekken. As I said, because you've got no health bars, things can turn on a dime really, really quickly. So the whole way that things like momentum work and timing work are very different compared to other games.
And as far as viewers go, before we show a little bit deeper, what do you have to maybe excite viewers out there to possibly look at and consider this game? Because it's slated for 2023 release, but there's no exact date time.
Yeah, of course. So we don't have an exact release date. It's going to be sometime this year, is all I can say at the moment. I think as a game, it's really exciting to watch. The graphics look fantastic, and if you are in the like Mortal Kombat side of things, that you like some blood and gore, there's lots of body parts flying all over the place.
Alright, and then one last question as far as specs go for PC and also consoles. Yeah. Are there any consoles that are not guaranteed in this game right now or slated for release as far as PC? Is there anything that
So I can't speak to exact PC specs in this, but if you have a look on Steam and Epic, you'll be able to find them. In terms of release, we're planning to release on Steam, Epic, Xbox and PlayStation at launch all at the same time.
So I guess Switch right now is not good.
We might explore that post-release, but at the moment, we're not planning to have it at the same time.
Alright, well, it sounds exciting. But let's go ahead and show a little bit of gameplay.
Let's do it. We're player one, so we're keeping it classic. feel free, we can switch, we can select our characters like Tuesday. So in this demo, we've got 3 characters and 2 weapons. You can just do it with RB and LB to switch between your weapon and character select. You've got a single katana sword, or you've got 2 short wakizashi. I quite like to keep it classic. Maybe boring, I don't know, with our like super standard Yoshi character. Butterfly is a little bit faster, her stamina recovers a little bit faster.
And then, I know that this demo only has 2 characters, but how many characters are currently slated to be on?
So right now we're aiming for 5 weapons and 7 characters. Each character has their own stats. It's a little bit like Bushido Blade in that, but they can all use their own weapons. And things like moveset are tied to the weapon rather than the character.
Okay.
So the character's more like a tweak.
Right.
I am also going to just give us a couple more lives. Okay, and let's go to the Ancient Forest. We'll keep it classic.
So how many levels are there extended to?
So I want to say about 7 or so. In this demo we've got 3, just to show off some of the sort of vibes we're going for. Some are very classic like this, some are very cyberpunky. We've got a nice range. So combat in here is stance based. It's a little bit like For Honor if you've played that. So if you're in the same stance as your opponent, you're going to block each other's attacks. We've got 2 attacks. We've got a horizontal one on RB, and we've got a vertical one on RT. And these are different for each stance as well. So if we get to higher level play, you can start choosing like certain ones for reach or that come out a bit faster and things like that. You've got a dodge roll on LT, and then you can also parry with LT. And this shows your parry window in the play. Bar at the top is your stamina. If it gets to the bottom, then you'll move much more slowly and you're a bit more vulnerable. But you can kill each other in a single hit, so we don't have health bars. Alright, when you're ready, we can get into it. Come at me. Okay. As you can see, we're geometry based as well. So, like a horizontal attack, you can sometimes dodge roll underneath those.
Okay.
Hey!
Oh!
Off with her head. Nice. I tend to beat people in the first couple of rounds, and then they very quickly get better at it.
Oh, I see.
Oh, there we are, see?
See how that works.
So yeah, particularly the tension's always there, particularly when you start watching. We did a tournament in our office as well with some of the best people in the office.
I see that you can also cycle.
Yeah, absolutely. Which can be used a bit like if someone tries a horizontal attack, you can use that to like dodge under it and maintain your distance and positioning.
Yeah, I see.
I think with B, we've also got a little short dash like that as well.
Oh, okay.
We've got 2 different methods of like
And
changing.
then A seems to switch stances.
So A basically switches you forward and behind the camera. For this build, we've got all the indicators on, like all the stance indicators. At a competitive level, you might choose to turn those off. And then that basically gives you 6 different states that you can be in rather than 3. You can use that just to confuse things a little bit. Oh, there we are. You're taking advantage of me talking there.
Yeah, sorry. So how many lives can you, have on the set?
So I think, yeah, so we're currently, I think, set at a maximum of 10 lives per match. It's something that, you can change it pretty much with 5. We're still experimenting with the defaults, because generally we found that the better the players are, the longer the matches go. When you're just starting, then like 5 lives, I think, gives you a match about the same length as most like normal fighters with health bars. Whereas as you get better, actually, 3 lives is perfectly fine, because people get very good at dodging a lot. Oh! I did say, like, you're already beating me. That's my
said it was already a moment. Okay. Okay, yeah.
We get there.
Oh, man. I was not expecting that one.
Yeah. So the weapon choice, obviously, like, our attacks come out very differently. They fit different play styles, I think, as well. Katana is like our very basic one, or, our standard one. This is beautiful. But it's like quite strong single hits. Whereas Wakizashi, I think, is good for keeping up continuous pressure. You're obviously striking twice for every attack, and it means that you can really, really like pin people against the wall and get them nice and stressed. Hey. But it's much harder to do a single like cutting their head off strike. I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
One hit. Oh. So you can see sometimes you'll survive like lancing blows like that. You just get hit in the knee. Whereas the ones that target the head, you'll never survive. Okay, we can have a go with some other characters if you like.
Yeah, sure.
I think you'll play one day one. I'll switch to my prison and take two.
And as far as like the stuff like resolve, willpower, how does that go?
Yeah, so the character choice is really like always tweaking your playstyle a little bit. The characters, we don't have it in this build, but the characters are really, really customizable and every single bit of clothing is changed.
Okay.
So you can set things exactly how you like. Then we've got certain things like movement and attack speeds that are pretty self-explanatory, and then the other ones refer to resolve and stamina up here. So Nakamura, he's got a really, really big amount of attack, but it charges up quite slowly. So it rewards kind of slightly more defensive play, but then once you go on an attack, you can sort of just keep going.
Well, that was unfortunate.
There we go. Not that any of that matters if you get your head chopped off.
oh no.
Hey,
oh,
your leg.
Well, there goes the leg.
It's cool, you can do really quick reversals with this. You're never really safe.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh! Just!
Oh no!
Oh! Now we're getting it. Okay, we've got to watch out for stamina. I think Nakamura is a tough character to play sometimes because you really can't spam it or else you will just run out of stamina.
And then I'm noticing, like, unlike other fighting games, there's no real double tap.
No, so at the moment we've got it on B instead. We did experiment with double tap. It's something that, like, obviously a lot of the controls are in Apple. Beating me with style there. So yeah, we're exploring double tap in some versions. This is what happens when a game's still actively in development, right? We're trying it with a double tap, but we want to make sure things like the sensitivity of that feel right, so that you're always dashing with a mean to, rather than just if you're spamming.
No! Oh no!
There we go.
Nice.
I really like it. It's a big, strong approach.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, come on, that was my fault.
Cheap shot. Cheap shot there. But I can see it's also very tactical as far as like decision making, because you never know what stance your opponent might try to.
And you can, even though the animations will move, but you can see like the arrow flips immediately.
Yeah.
So you can do like fakes quite easily and like lead people into one and then switch.
Yeah.
In the last minute.
Oh no!
I think that's where parries come in for as well. They should be a little bit more twitchy. And positioning. Some of our other weapons, like a Naginata spear and stuff like that, you can really use to keep your opponent at arm's length where they can't attack you.
And do each weapons have like different properties as far as when it comes to rifle?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've seen here we've got very different movesets here. And then different ones are going to be set up for different styles. Like I said, we think of, in terms of the design of it, we're thinking of the weapons a bit like you would think of characters in most other places. So different ones are going to suit different styles. Things like, Naginata spear, it's all about keeping your opponent at distance, but if they manage to get in close, it's very difficult to defend yourself. We don't have actual ranged characters in this, but it's a similar sort of vibe.
So that's your stamina gauge, so like special attacks, like if I did that one and then stamina, so if you want to do it a lot,
Switched.
Minus the arm as well.
Sorry.
That's alright. I think I won that one, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, let's see if you can beat me now. Strong start. I'm getting too confident now.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of times like that where the timing is really important.
Yeah.
Like, you might just attack start your attack a fraction of a second differently. or just whichever attack you choose. Hey. Here we go. We're gonna get at least one win here, I'm sure. I find it really satisfying someone who can just like avoid an attack perfectly like that.
Oh, yeah.
Not that it mattered when you hit me anyway. Brief style points for me, I guess.
Yeah.
I quite like that one as well. Just reach in, grab their legs.
Oh!
But sometimes you need more than one hit. Oh!
Oh!
You gotta confirm it, you gotta confirm it.
Yep. Oh no!
Hey! So that's the other thing, these knockdowns.
Yeah.
It's something we're still tweaking a little bit to figure out like the right rhythm for it. But
Yeah.
you can like really cripple your opponent, but because we're staying geometry based, like
Yeah.
if you just go for a horizontal attack after that, then they're just on the ground and they'll avoid it. It's one of the changes with a 3D fighter, I think. Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
No. Oh no.
Oh, there we go. You deserve that one. 2 all.
Yeah, it's a ball.
Oh no, let's see if you can beat me. Oh.
Oh. Oh no.
Ah, there we go. You already had the moral victory. I really want to stop. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I'll at least try and make it into a sunset.
Oh.
Hey, there we go. Final round. Best of luck.
Oh. Oh no. Oh!
Kind of head on as I fall as well. There we go. Well done.
Nice
Very
one.
nice.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really liking this game, and I'm really enjoying how it's playing. I really hope that you know, we see more, and you know, hopefully this game is something like enough to actually maybe buy out some more DLC or things like that. I mean, I know it's probably still early, but is there any plans for how to continue to, you know, move forward?
Yeah, so I mean, right now, as you said, it's got to do well out of the gate. It's the sad reality of these things. For games like this, I think all fighting games, adding characters and weapons is a comparatively easy thing to do when it comes to DLC. And also having a bit more of a story mode in there as well. Right now we're focusing particularly on the 1v1 side. At launch it's also going to have things like online matchmaking, tournament modes and stuff, but we're laser focused on that.
And
that core fighting.
one of the last questions. I know that a lot of players like to do interviews and stuff. So would there be a way to technically have it to where the host can technically just be a spectator while everyone else is playing and doing the matchups?
Yeah, so we are going to have a spectator mode sorted out. We're going to be all set up for online tournaments and in-person tournaments as well. Because yeah, that's a really important part of fighting
I
games
know that
once you
some
get out
fighting
of your
games or
room.
some games they just set up like fewer games, but they don't like have a way of someone spectating or the host actually spectating.
Yeah, we are planning to have spectator mode set up like that.
All right. Well, it was nice to meet you, and
fantastic
also
to
it
meet
was
you
nice to be look at everybody playing it. Can't wait to see more as it comes forward. Hopefully, as it starts to change my PlayStation, maybe there'll be another demo or update. Jack, it was nice to get more information about Provided By Kwalee. Check it out. Coming sometime 2023, and we will see you later.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Bye.
Hello everybody, FAI here, or should I say post-FAI here, and I wanted to thank not only Kwalee Entertainment or Kwalee for allowing me to give an interview about Die by the Blade, but also to all the people who allowed me to interview them while I was at PAX East. It was extremely fun. I had a lot of fun with Die by Blade, and I'm hoping to see more soon or get my hands on it soon. But I wanted to also post this as a way to segue into not only the potential interviews, but also the trailer for Die by Blade, thanks to it being provided to me by Jack and Kwalee. But with that having said, thank you everyone for watching this video up to now, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.
So, what do you think about Die by Blade, and what are your thoughts going into it?
I think it's an interesting concept. I play a lot of fighters, usually like 2D fighters like Guilty Gear. I play Mortal Kombat a whole lot competitively. And I found it very refreshing that it's a very simple fighting game. Like you just dodge, change, parry, and you change the different stances. It's pretty cool. I think I was playing with my wife, and she's not a fighting person at all, but she picks up fairly quickly, and I think it's probably the learning curve is not super steep.
Alright, do you think the game will reach tournament level at some point, or do you think it'll be a tournament fighting game? Yeah, I mean, I know it's not going to be as big as like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, but what are your thoughts on like it reaching fighting game tournaments?
I mean, like we have tournaments for like Sonic, for goodness sake. I mean, like I think that there's potential here, and I think honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, people who like Souls games where parrying and timing is key would actually do really well at this type of fighter, because your parrying and your timing is what's going to make or break if you die instantly in this kind of game. So I would see why not. It's about strategy. So.
Yeah. And I mean, are you going to plan to get this game when it comes out later in 2023, or what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I pretty much played anything that's a fighter, and I really enjoyed my time with it. So yeah, definitely support them, support small studios.
And then you want to say to devs like positive, or you want to give them any feedback or anything like that going forward?
I think immediately from what I was playing, it seemed like maybe some of like the parry to dodge controls, especially if you're trying to like slice and then dodge. At least on my wife was playing, it didn't necessarily register. Potentially, it could have been the controller, it could have been just the demo, but maybe potentially there's like a delay in changing actions. So looking into that and tightening it up, so being a bit more responsive.
All right, well, thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed Die by Blade when it comes out later on full release.
Yeah, for sure, thank you.
So, what are your guys' thoughts on Death by Blade?
It's like a really cool, like samurai For Honor type game. The combat is very similar to that. Like, having different positions, different movements, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, because the different like weapon choice, like I guess like choosing like different ranges.
So, what do you guys think about the game? Do you plan on getting it when it comes out later in 2023, or?
I think it was pretty good. Combat, like just like the environment was like really interesting.
Now, obviously, this probably won't be as big as competitive on gaming like Street Fighter 6 or Mortal Kombat, but do you think it'll reach fighting game tournament levels, or do you think it has the potential to be a fighting game, you know, to be recognized?
I mean, I think it was like a really fast, I think it'd be good for a competitive game, like a really fast tournament style.
And any thoughts for developers on moving forward, or do you have any thoughts, or just want to say anything to devs?
Maybe just more weapons. Like there were 2 weapons in that, so maybe just more.
They plan on having like 7 characters and like I think
so, yeah,
like a couple of different weapons when full release comes out. So more weapons will be coming eventually.
Product not yet rated.
Times I seen close shaves, one hit is all it takes. If I swing my sword and I figure it 8, but I hope you don't die by the blade. Take off heads, helicopter motion. Me or you, I don't rush for the grave. Gotta pay for your mistakes, but fly when you enter the frame. I had some bags in the mountains, take minerals straight out of earth. Italian job, I'm counting. It's like Cooper's cave, I'm burst. And the family wealth's outstanding. Man, I know my worth. Step forward and break that curse. This path I've had since birth. No, you can't live life unaware. Bare man paralyzed with fear. Bare tears, fight or flight, over here. Split second, gotta make my choice. Been a fool if you really believe that everyone here's on peace. Mariana Trench is deep.